Hi Leo, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel, and also happy early birthday to those of you who celebrate in July. And this is your July 2021 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's a Celtic cross spread as always, and also pulled an Oracle card and a Mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus will be as far as that goes. So let's do this. Okay, so we have Uranus, so that's actually in your 10th house of career and social status, which is Taurus. All right, we have you, so focus will be on you guys. At the very least, I'm sure when we get into Leo season toward the end of July. And we have 4. So the 4th house for you guys, that's Scorpio, and that's your home roots, your family, mother. So keep those in mind as we go through the spread. All right, so in the main situation position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is actually Capricorn energy, and for you guys, that's your 6th house of work, daily routine. So it's good to be saying that you guys might have been putting a lot of focus into that area of life. Looks like you've probably experienced some success there as well. But at the same time, I feel like this is saying, you might really be wrapped up in it. Because it stands out to me, the artwork here where she's like sitting in a field holding on to the coin. So it's like you might have that desire to actually get out and enjoy yourselves a bit, but you could just have such a singular focus on the work itself that you can't really get out and do it right now. And it could just be the fact that you guys have that Mars transit through your sign that has you really just, with a lot of energy right now. And the challenger obstacle position, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, to me this is pointing to that same theme there, which is to say, the challenge could be, okay, you're experiencing some financial success, right? You're actually putting in the work, seeing the results, but now it's just a matter of actually being able to get out there and enjoy yourselves a bit. So could just be saying, even if you want to take advantage of this Mars energy through your first house, just keep rolling with that. It could just be saying at the very least try to schedule yourselves a little bit of a vacation for after that transit is over, just unwind a little bit and actually be able to enjoy some of the success that you're bringing in. All right, in the foundation position, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is actually Gemini energy here, and usually this pops up during Mercury retrogrades, and technically at the time of recording this, we still do have the Mercury retrograde. But this could just be saying that during the retrograde, things might have really picked up for you guys around your work environment. So that could be part of it too, right? Could just be where the demand went up for whatever field you're working in. So you might have just been really wrapped up in work, day-to-day routines and whatnot. A lot of communication coming back and forth. Possibly even because of the retrograde, you might have had to redo some things, right? So that's why I see you coming out with that. All right, in the past position, we have the King of Wands, which is actually you guys, and then we have the World. So for some of you, this could just be saying that you might have gotten promoted recently too. So, maybe that's the thing. Maybe you worked really hard to get to the promotion, right? But now that you're there, yes, you have the success and the money you were hoping for, but now you're trying to figure out the work-life balance that you guys would need to actually be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, basically. Let me see if anything else comes to mind with this. And this could have happened maybe back around Taurus season for some of you too. All right. In the present position, we have the 5 of Swords. So this is actually Aquarius energy here, which is your opposite sign. So could this be saying that there could be some toxicity within the work environment too, which is to say, and maybe that's part of why you feel like you can't really take any time off. Like maybe you're in a competitive work environment where you feel like, okay, if I take a couple weeks off, whoever else is in my work environment's going to, move ahead of me or something along those lines. So that could be part of what's driving all this. But for others, it could just be saying just watch out for the potential for miscommunication still, because even though, like I said, the Mercury retrograde is about to wrap up, and technically it'll be over one layer physically in July, it still has to clear its shadow, which will be around the end of the first week of July. So, communication could still be shaky for a bit. So just watch out for any miscommunications. And obviously, if you do see someone trying to bring toxic communication toward you, you should try to avoid it if possible. All right, in the near future position, we have the Fool. So to me, this might represent what I was feeling you guys aren't able to do in the present, which is to say, in the near future, you guys might actually decide to take that time off, right? This looks like a much more liberated energy than that Queen of Pentacles. So maybe that's even part of the goal you guys had in mind too. So this might be something you've already pre-planned. Like, all right, I'm going to grind really hard. So I could, let's say in the second half of July, just take a week off and not care about work, just completely disconnect. So for some of you, that could be why you've really been, maybe even working overtime for that purpose. But yeah, it definitely looks like a much more light, vibrant energy coming your way. All right, and speaking of light and vibrant energies, actually in the present position, or rather in your influence on the situation, we have the Sun card. So, you guys are ruled by the Sun. And like I was saying, of course, as we get toward the end of July, the Sun will move into your sign. And we saw the Leo energy come up in the dice as well. So, could just be saying that you guys are going to be in the spotlight in some way this month. But I also see this as pointing to you guys being able to enjoy what you're doing as well. So, yeah, it could just be one of those things where you might still be working through a bit of a grind with your work environment, but it might be coming to a close for you soon. We also have that Saturn square Uranus energy too, so that could be part of what might have you guys focusing on your work a bit heavily as well. But that, it's going to be exact. Well, actually, it started exact on the 14th, so it's going to lessen a little bit in July. It's still going to be a pretty close square, but this might be a bit heavier than that time. All right, in the environment position, we have the Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy, and the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. So, seeing the Capricorn energy again here, pointing to the work environment, and then seeing the Queen of Wands. So we see the Queen of Pentacles, but now it's changed to the Queen of Wands. This could be someone else you're dealing with. It's certainly a possibility, given that we saw the King of Wands in the past too. But if nothing else, this could just be saying, again, I feel like it's the same message as far as if we think about the Queen of Wands, definitely a go-getter, right? All about going after things, but also still having that bit of feminine energy, which is a bit more receptive. So I feel like it's the same message there in a way, which is to say, put in the work by all means, but be sure to take some time to enjoy it too, which looks like you guys are already on that path. And for some of you, I'm really not getting a relationship vibe here at all, but this could be a relationship partner that you're dealing with as well. And it could even be a bit of competition within your relationship. And that could be what's driving you too. Maybe you're both very goal oriented, focused people. All right. In the hopes or fears position, we have the Queen of Swords, which is Libra energy, the Six of Cups, which is Scorpio energy, and the Eight of Swords, which is Gemini energy. So for you guys, Libra energy is your third house communication. And then seeing the Six of Cups here with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this is saying you might actually want to reconcile with someone. So, okay, let's just say a super generic example. Maybe because you've been so focused on work, some of your relationships might have suffered, right? Not necessarily romantic, could even be family relationships or friendships, whatever the case may be. So, maybe you're coming to that realization now because, like I said, it looks like you're coming out of that heavy work cycle a bit and being able to enjoy yourselves a bit. So you could be coming out of that, but now you're just trying to figure out, okay, well, it's been so long, right? How do I even go about reaching out to this person to try to mend the connection, So I feel like that could be a bit of a hope, obviously, a hope on your part to do it, but not even knowing where to begin necessarily. But the good news there is in the outcome position, we have the Four of Wands. So Aries energy here, definitely a celebratory atmosphere. For you guys, Aries is your ninth house too, which usually represents long distance travel, foreign affairs. So definitely be pointing to you guys getting that vacation time. For some of you, possibly even moving. But if nothing else, looks like, we see the two people in the focus, of course, but then we also see some more people in the background. So definitely has that party celebratory type atmosphere. So this could be saying, okay, you've had your successes, right? You're actually able to enjoy them a little bit and possibly bring some people back into the fold that you might not have seen for a while, So that's what I'm seeing with that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, which is the major arcana card for Cancer. So could just be saying as we move through Cancer season, things might start moving for you guys, where there might have felt like, you're just really stuck down in the very earthly day-to-day routine. Now you're actually getting that movement going. So pretty positive reading. Move on to your Oracle card now. We have Flexible. And there's the artwork for it, and the number is 19. So we'll see what it has to say. Okay, it says teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. The oracle's message: a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure while everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. So, pretty positive message there, and I do kind of feel that lightening of your energy anyway. Like we talked about, that Queen of Pentacles will be a very grounded, singular focus type energy, but then we see the Fool, the Sun card. So this could just be an energy you guys are naturally gravitating towards in July anyway. The relationship message says, in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. So interesting message there. Like I said, I really didn't get much of a relationship vibe here at all. But I will say, maybe that's part of what the problem was. Maybe, to be fair, if you guys have dug your feet in, and that could be what that Queen of Pentacles energy is. It looks like this other person might have been in that same type of energy as well, with the Queen of Wands and the Devil. So, but given what we see in the outcome, looks like you guys are both naturally going to come out of that. So maybe that's part of just the retrograde energy you were dealing with. All right. And the prosperity message says, even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. So interesting message there, because that does bring me back to the fact that, I was talking about Uranus, and we do see that was one of the dice that came up for you guys too, and that is in your 10th house of career and social status. So for some of you, you might see a kind of a sudden shift in your career path, but it might actually greatly benefit you as well. So hopefully that resonated with you. And lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. So the mudra you got this month is the Prithivi mudra. There it is there. The keyword for it is assimilation. All right, and let's see if we can get, we can get most of it in the frame, but if you want to pause it or take a screenshot, you can read what it has to say, and then move it up so you can get the rest there. But under benefits, it says strengthens digestion and assimilation, helps rebuild a thin and frail constitution, creates a sense of centeredness and grounding, benefits the skin, improves the disposition, helps one adjust to any kind of change or disruption to the normal schedule or routine. Spiritually, it establishes a sense of effortless joy. So if that sounds like something that would be beneficial for you guys, I will put the name of the mudra in the description video as always. Once again, a happy early birthday to those of you celebrating in July, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.